What is up, guys? Northside here, welcome to my channel. First of all, thank you all for the big support on the previous videos, I really do appreciate it. As I said, as the title says, I kind of made a fresh level 80, well fresh, he's freshly geared up, maxed out to a certain extent. So we're going to talk about how to acquire certain types of gear because most of our gear is rendered useless, and we're gonna they made sure we can actually um, get a hold of gear as we enter the after the intro quests, and we can basically get the gear you're seeing here. Now just a few things. I know there's a lot of debate going on and a lot of feedback about the damage of the barbarian, stuff like that. I agree that some stuff needs to be changed, and Astrodal is assuring everybody he will make, they will do a lot of work on it, and I'm not skeptical or anything. I'm just going to wait it out and see. I mean, it is how it is. I do feel sorry that some of you are and my friends are going to quit, or just they're just disappointed, if you know what I mean. And I understand that. However, I'm going to try to keep positive and see how things unfold. So we're just going to start. There was certain questions in the comment section about what weapon enchant is best, what armor enchant. I'm going to need some time, guys, to filter all this as the time goes by. Yes, the Whirlpool is pretty good now. Yes, the Blood Theft is healing me for the damage dealt. That's all pretty cool. I am using those stuff, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be the best, because everything in this video, and as I said before, is a subject to change. So that being said, we're gonna take a look at the gear. You can, for now, ignore the stats on the right side, ratings, power, armor pen, defense, crit, all that. It's not min max, it's far from that, and we're still I still can't do the full reroll because the race reroll is not working. So it's gonna take some time. So I can't test full strength or combined strength and dexterity for more crit severity, stuff like that, and put some points out of the charisma, obviously. So we're gonna take a look at the gear, how to acquire it, basic weapons that we can acquire at the beginning of the module, which is really cool. There are also 4 more sets of weapons, and maybe there will be more, but it's too early to say, and I'm not going to even speculate on some stuff, you know what I mean. So basically it's Spy Guild gear. You can acquire it for seals, and I advise, well, there is a lot of time left, that you actually max out on the seals so you can get the gear at the beginning of the mod. Regarding the weapons, you can get them for tarmalune bars. They cost 80 tarmalune bars each, and that's really not expensive. I know the bonus kind of sucks, we'll get to that, but the base damage is much higher, and that's really important to say. It does render the masterwork weapons obsolete. However, maybe the next mod will just render everything obsolete, and we gotta do again. Again, I'm not going to even spec. I do not think like that. So as I said, this is the Spy Guild gear. This is the helmet. It's selling to the Spy Guild. We're gonna just take a look at the gear for armor pieces and a couple of rings and weapons. By the way, you can ignore that I'm using Apocalypse set. I'm just trying stuff out and basically testing stuff. So as I go through the campaign, later I will go. I just finished Willowwood, and it's really beautiful. It really is, and I'm gonna go on and just show you in the next videos. This was actually requested. We're gonna take a look at the powers and stuff like that. So this is like I said, the Spy Guild gear, the basic gear we can get. There are also new sets and sets that could be restored, but I'm not gonna go into that because I'm not even gonna run Mad Mage yet. There's a lot of stuff to cover. So as I said, I digressed. You can see the stats: defense, crit, combat advantage, power, hit points, combined rating. The bonuses, as I said in the previous videos, are pretty much the same. It gives basically, let me see, +5 damage in the undermountain, which is really cool, and that's for the salad. I don't have all the to show you the comparison, but I'm just going to show you what I have now. This is the chainmail of the Spy Guild. If we take more damage, take damage of more than 10% of our maximum hit points in a single blow, you gain 5% defense. Pretty cool. Nothing special. Power, hit points, armor, penetration, defense. You can see what I'm using in defense slots, some demonics, and I am using blood tab because it does heal very good, and it's really helping me. I'm not even using the stones. So, but granted, this is just solo questing, and it's not really that difficult. So I'm not having any problems. We will see in the future. Okay, also the gauntlets and the graves. You can see gain 250%, 250 common advantage for each enemy you are engaged in battle with. And we got gauntlets of the Spy Guild. Gain 250 power for each player in your team. I am playing solo, doesn't matter. That's the bonus. You can get this gear for, I think the armor is 600 seals, and the helmet, bracers, and the feet are, I think, 400. Also these two rings, assault ring of the Spy Guild. I have the same rings, so I think no, I don't. So yeah, you can see the armor pen, the accuracy, some combined rating, and I'm using assassin enchantments here because I'm goofing around. Don't just, again, don't. What you're seeing here is just bare bone. It's just something I'm testing, and there's gonna be a lot of more testing. So I have to mention that. Yeah. As I said, the rings are giving armor pen accuracy. Some others are giving other stuff. But this is what this is like the startup. What you'll be using when you're hit 80, and it's okay. I think it's okay. This shirt and pants, you can see some power, hit points, combined rating, and armor pen and common advantage. Trousers of the lonely and shirt. Trousers don't have the defense slot. Probably there's something better than this. And yes, there are new pants and shirt. I will show you that as the time goes by. But this is just for the beginning. So when you hit level 80, and I hit very fast. Granted, I was using Azur's rank 15. I am using all 15s. I'm totally maxed out as I can be at this point in game. But enchant wise and insignia wise and companion wise, I'm totally maxed out, which it doesn't really matter. But I have to mention that you can see the ridiculous item level is 22,000, over 22,000 item level. Doesn't really matter because combined rating doesn't mean it's going to be the best, if you know what I mean. So, as I said, as the time goes by, we will filter all these things, and it's not like previous modules. The game has changed, and it's really different. Yeah. So this shirt and pants you get through the questing. Also, you can get some. Some companion rings. Let me show you. Dusty ring of the companion, some critical resist, combat advantage. I'm gonna get another ring now when I finish this. There's also a ring you can get from the expeditions and stuff like that. But like I said, this is I am gonna look at the gear, at the starting gear, and these are the weapons: Mountaineer Great Axe and Mountaineer Sword Knot. Like I said, for the beginning, they're basically free. Not free, but still 160 tarmalune bars. You can save that from VIP when the mod hits, and you can just equip it. You can see the combined rating, power, armor pen, accuracy, and the rest is from the enchants. The set bonus is probably better for the range class. So when you're 25 feet or closer to a target, your defense is increased by 5%. When you're farther than 25 from your target, your power is increased by 5%. So not so good for melee class, but still, it's okay. It's okay. So this is gear-wise what we will be rolling when the mod hits. Later on, of course, there are much better gear. They are gear from the vendor that's much higher item level. Granted with the same bonuses, but also there is some 725 item level gear that's much better, that needs to be restored. I'm not going to get into that now, but regarding the weapons, maybe I can show you that. Let's see. Okay, these are the armors of the successor and stuff like that. As I said, I'm not going to go into that now, but let's see. Okay, I can show you a set of the Watcher, for example. It's available at the launch of the module, and it's obtained by defeating the rare rune spawn monsters in the Master Expeditions. Now I will show you how to get these weapons and artifacts and stuff like that. But let's check out the bonuses while we at it. So you can see I'm going to check out. You can see armor penetration, accuracy, power, all that is okay. At the start of the combat, power, armor, pen, crit, and defense is increased by 1% for every 10 seconds you are in combat. These increase by 1, maximum 5% increase. So that's one set. This is Alabaster set. This set is available from Master Expedition Quest in Undermountain. Let's check out the bonus. Power and crit will be increased at the start of the combat by 1% for every enemy we are faced. When starting combat to a max of 10% for 10 seconds, if facing only one enemy at the start of the combat, your power and crit will be increased by 5% for 1 minute. When you kill an enemy, this buff will refresh. So it looks like all Blood Spiller and Tyrant weapons and stuff like that, you know. So this is Burnish set. This is from Lair of the Mad Mage for the seals. And if you are hit or healed for more than 50% of your maximum hit points in a single blow, your power and defense will be increased by 5% for 10 seconds. Looks like primals, only there is no damage but power and defense. Yeah. And Mountaineer set we are actually wearing now, so I'm gonna skip that for now. So one more time, this Spy Guild gear can be obtained for seals, so make sure you have enough seals for that, and you will be fine. There is also a seal exchange vendor, and you pretty much get the entire set plus the rings. And of course, as I said, the weapons are for tarmalune bars 160, but there is a lot of time left, so we can check that out later. Now I was asked to check out the powers of the Barbarian Blademaster, and I'm not going to go into the Vanguard section now because I try to play, I just die or can't do. I'm doing very little damage on it, and not with this one is not much better, if you know what I mean. But still, it's something, So Sure Strike, I agree that some of the at-wills need to be magnitude needs to be higher or on pair, and there's a lot of suggestions going on, and actually they're listening to us, so we will see. I'm not saying I don't look. If I'm going to go with 2 or 3 DPSs, why not? If you're going to do the same damage, why would I pull everything? We can just play together, and maybe it's going to be much more fun instead of going like with 4 supports and just wreck everything up. So Sure Strike is the same. Reaping Strike have some additional effects. Gain additional determination whenever you take damage. Movement speed is reduced. Magnitude decrease when not fully charged. Reaping Strike, not so good. I don't like it. Charging it takes too much time, and that's it. This is the Blademaster Strike X Weapon Master Strike changed. It's not AoE anymore, and that's one of the concerns. It has to be probably adjusted. Delivers a twofold attack to target enemy, dealing physical damage. Each hit magnitude this. Added effect, increased damage dealt by 5%. Duration 12 seconds. Again, it's not AoE anymore, so there's that. And this is the new Brash Strike. I have all this unlocked now, so we can talk about it. Crush your enemies with a combo of heavy hitting swings from your blade, each more powerful than the last. Low magnitude 25, even lower than Sure Strike. And basically, I don't like it. I think it's very slow and clunky. And but that's just me. This is the set of the encounters. Now these encounters, baby, NDLs need to be moved around between Vanguard and Blademaster, but this would be a very nice AoE attack if it has a little higher magnitude. Currently it's too low, that's why I'm not using it. Restoring Strike also, it has decent magnitude, but as you can see, it has added effect to restore own hit points, so some healing can be gained from that. Also needs some adjusting. I'm just gonna skip Mighty Leap for now, and stuff like Punishing Charge I find them useless, and that's it. But that's just me. IBS has adjusted magnitude. It was much lower on our Owlbear server. This increases determination by 10. Also, maybe there will be some adjustment to that. Hidden daggers are changed, so you can't just flop it in empty anymore and just have extra damage, because you have to actually increase your melee damage against affected targets by 10%. Duration 5 seconds. Maybe should be prolonged, but that's not up to me. Roar could be useful to build determination, but you can build determination from other sources. For now, it gives root effect for 2 seconds, and I mean, combat is slower, but not that slow, come on. Flourish has very nice hits, stun effect also, so it can be used with some type of control bonus. Now about the Battle Fury, Unleash your inner rage, increasing your damage dealt by 10% and nearby allies for 5. These effects are reduced by 20 every 2 seconds, as you can see. I'm not even using it at the moment because at-wills are hitting like a wet noodle. And it's really not so cool. Grand Fisher also annoying as fuck. Basically, I think it should be maybe switched with, I don't know, something from the Vanguard tree, and that's actually a level 80 unlock. About the dailies, Spinning Strike, kind of cool. Not doing enough damage though currently. It does have 800 magnitude, but you know, it is how it is. Savage Advance also very high magnitude, very nice hits. Of course, you know, nothing AoE about it, but I'll get to that. This Avalanche still needs to be replaced with something else. We need Slam back, and that's it, period. And I hope they will do it. Just this should be in the Vanguard tree, if you know what I mean. Crescendo also could be better with Invulnerable Strength. It's not bad, high magnitude, stun effect, knockdown, but you know, it is how it is. Now this is the Adamantine Strike. It has somewhat lower magnitude, but it hits like a fucking truck, and also increases target's damage taken by 5%. It has, I can show you that actually. It has very clunky animation. Look at this. Boom. And sometimes it just gets cancelled, if you know what I mean. It gets cancelled. No. Look at this Ripping Strike. So that's what they want us to, you know, use. But you know, charging. Look at the channel. It's just too much time. Anyway, we'll get to that. There's enough time for testing. So that's on the Mantis Strike. It just needs to be adjusted about the animation. So I had to cancel. Sometimes it cancels 4 or 5 times. It's unacceptable, you know. From the class features, I'm not gonna go into that individually. We got left Bravery, Steadfast Determination, Bravery, increasing deflect rating and movement speed. Weapon Master increases critical strike. It's useless. I mean, we have enough crit, or if we're gonna go full crit, we're gonna get enough crit. So this is my personal opinion. Trample the Fallen, and we got Steel Blitz. It's doing very low damage currently, and Destroyer as it is when we hit more than 3 enemies, it is giving us some damage. It also needs to be. There is no more Destroyer purpose. You all know that. Who's playing this class? We all know this. This is totally. It's so simplified. It's even. I don't know. I don't like it, but it is how it is. As I said, I'll work with what I've been given. Doesn't mean I have to like it though. Wrathful Determination, 2.5% melee damage, totally measly, very low, and still resolve. Mitigation, doesn't matter. Okay, these are the feats. I really wanted to talk about this. Okay, we're gonna go feat by feat. So here's the thing: your encounter powers, this is against all odds, have their cooldown reduced by 10% for each target they hit after the first, or Mighty Blade damage is increased by 10% when striking multiple enemies. I'm not really striking multiple enemies, if you know what I mean. And also, these encounters are hitting really hard. So me getting them reduced or resetted is currently, at this point in time, very important, and I will explain this. So we got here Weaving Strikes. The final combo of Sure Strike and Brass Strike and fully charged Reaping Strike grant you 1 stack of Precision. Precision increases your next encounter damage dealt by 10%, okay? So let me show you. Yeah, okay, I don't have anything to hit, but okay. Precision basically means when you see that it's active, you might as well pop the encounter. We got Rampage here. It's not that bad, but as you can see, it's either. So if either we can increase the damage dealt by the encounter, or your encounter powers grant a stack of Fury. Upon reaching 5 stacks, you enter Rampage for 10 seconds, increasing at-will damage dealt by 20%, as I said. And when or if the at-wills are adjusted to match the other classes, it will be useful. Currently it's not, and that's it. Currently it's not. So that's basically you can't see it on the buff bar because I'm not really fighting or anything. So it is how it is. You can see the Rampage when it's active, and you can start using the at-wills. However, I tend to use encounters currently, so there's that. Okay, this is Steel Reaper. You deal up to 10% more damage based on how low your target life is. Determination is increased by 10%. It's like a mini Demogorgon, you know. Um, I'm not using it also. I'm using Unending Fury. Your damage is increased by 2% for each power you use while unstoppable, and it lingers for 3 seconds after unstoppable ends. Maximum 8 stacks. I find it really cool. Still, this is just testing phase still on live preview, so doesn't really matter. We will see in the weeks to come. Just this is just an overview of the feats. Not that there's like so many feats. It's just we got 10 to choose from, and that's it. This is over penetration. Increases your armor pen by 2.5k. If your attacks would fully pierce target armor, this is converted into 5% damage bonus for your at-wills encounters. So that is pretty cool. Opposing to flanking expertise is where critical strike is increased by 2.5k while you have combat advantage. Thank you, I'm gonna pass on that. Now these two unlock at level 80. This is Relentless, extra Relentless Battle Fury. Battle Fury duration is increased by 25% and Ronar generates determination as if hits 2 additional targets. As I said, I'm currently using at-wills to do some damage and to proc the offensive recovery. Your at-will powers have 9% chance to restore the cooldown of an encounter power, so you have to take, you gotta pay attention to your encounter tray, and it works. It works. 9% chance, as you know. Sure Strike usually resets them a lot, so it's totally cool. So these are all the 10 feats. Nothing much really to use at the moment. Regarding the general ones. This is Master at Arms. Your combat training provided you with enough expertise to become Master at Arms. At will powers deal 10% more damage and generate 50% more determination. Okay. Devastating critical is 10% more critical severity. Maximum hit points 5. We got Marathon Runner for 3% speed, Dungeoneering, and Dragonborn 3% increased damage and 1.5k crit. Of course, 3% more healing and hit points increased. So these were the the feats. Somebody asked for this, so I'm just gonna put it in this video for now. All these things are bound to change. There's a lot of feedback going on, so we'll see if they're gonna deliver. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all the boons in this video. I find them very, I don't like them, but it's just me, It's just me. So people are asking me, about any kind of build or anything else. It's gonna take weeks to process all this. So just be patient, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, companions Reiner should upload video today. I think it's finished. He says that around this time should be up. I think he's rendering it. Maybe he uploaded by the time I'm recording this. So he will show you all the companions powers, all of them. So make sure to check Reiner's channel. What I'm using here is just stuff that I'm testing currently, and there is a lot of it. So yeah, there's that. What else? Mounts. These are the some bonuses I'm using for the beginning. Combative maneuver, controlling it gives 2.5 thousand common advantage damage for 10 seconds. It's ridiculous. Cavalry warning. Whenever you activate the mount power, you gain 1,000 to all your ratings for 10 seconds. Little changed, yeah. Covenant. We lose 1,000 of our defense deflection, critical avoidance, and awareness. We gain 1k accuracy, armor, penetration, crit, and combat advantage. Camaraderie. Now, whenever a summon companion attacks, you gain 200% of your armor, pen, and defense for 10 seconds, stacks to 5 times. That's just a little overkill, whatever. In Magistrate Patient, whenever you receive damage from a crit, you gain 2.5 crit avoidance. Up to 4 teammates receive 2.5k defense for 5 seconds. This can trigger every 10 seconds. But I'm just using this currently, and as I said, nothing is final, far from it. Now again, as I said, this is the starting gear for the next mod. I doubt it's going to be changed. So as I said, you can save up to 2,400 seals, because you can turn in old seals and just get all the gear and probably the rings. Granted, there will be probably better rings and better weapons and better armor. I know there is. I'm just not gonna go into that in this video. So basically that was it. I wanted to take a look at the feats and some gear. So I'm gonna continue progressing. Let's check out how far I got. Yeah, I'm gonna go to terminus now. I'm gonna show you how to do the encounters. I'm gonna show you a lot of stuff in the days to come and weeks. So this was just how I find this useful. You know, that you can actually get all this gear for starters. And mind you, I do have all max out enchantments and all that, but you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's still okay. It is okay to have this gear, and that's it. I'm trying to figure if I forgot something. I know a lot of you are asking me, is GLF dead? Is Barbarian dead? I don't know if it's dead or not. I mean, I'm gonna continue playing it, but it's just my personal opinion. Okay, I did my best, and I do still, and a lot of people are doing their best to, you know, to make the developers aware that you know things need to be changed and rebalanced. Nobody's talking about anything monstrous, but we don't have to like you know, hit like a wet noodle. But doesn't matter. Like I said, I may sound indifferent, but it doesn't mean I don't care. I just choose to go into this relaxed because you know. Um, Also, you know, if you have any requests, drop it in the comment section, except the companions, because Reiner is gonna cover that. Bonuses wise, I'm gonna test what's best for us. Okay. So there's that. I think somebody asked me about the redemption, and I still can't figure it out. But check out Reiner's channel, subscribe if you're not. He's really, really awesome. So, you know, yeah, that's about it. This is Willowwood. Pretty, very, very, very pretty. I'm really lucky we're out of those caves. You know, I thought we were gonna spend all our time in those caves, but there's more caves to come because I played all this already. So, anyway, this was Northside. Thank you for watching. Um, about oh yes, I know a lot of you are asking me about the weapon and armor exchange. They said they will add that, so don't take me. You know, I'm not promising anything. I'm just saying you what people told me and what I read. There should be a vendor added for weapon and armor enchants either on the start of the module or maybe in the next patches to come. So as I said, I will cover that if it show. I only showed you what I know for now. Can't show you what I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. This was Northside and his lion that I'm using without any reason. He's just pretty. So anyway, thank you for watching. Requests in the comment section, and I will try to deliver. I'm gonna keep progressing to the campaign and see how it works. And that's about it for now. Thank you for watching, guys, and for massive support. Bye bye.